The workshops, in actual fact, very much complement some of these wider issues that affect society, not just my school, but ultimately affect the young people in our care. I'm Robert Colquhoun. I am the head teacher of Brannock High School in Motherwell. The three key priorities: raising attainment, how we actually lead our learning, and how we actually evaluate our learning. I'm using the Tree of Knowledge to support me this year with those tasks, those challenging tasks. And one of the reasons I think Tree of Knowledge have a specific role to play in that is they do things a bit differently. They see things in a wider context than schools do. Teachers are good at what they do, but we need to seek the experience of others across the board. And it's very much about developing life skills. Tree of Knowledge, in a sense, are founded as motivational speakers. But it's more than that now. Motivation to be successful in life. It's about improving learning, improving the outcomes for young people in the widest sense. But I think the great thing is they're curious, they're interested, they research a lot, they look for new ways of doing things. I personally enjoy that in education. I like to think of doing things differently. Curriculum for Excellence a number of years ago spoke about the value of partnerships. Partnerships really matter, and organisations such as the Tree of Knowledge are working hand in hand with me and my school to get the best deal for our young people. The first thing's fun, and I know that Tree of Knowledge staff, having worked with them for years, appreciate the notion of fun. If youngsters have fun in learning, they'll do better. So yes, Tree of Knowledge is fun, but what's critically important, and it goes back a wee bit to the planning cycle that we have, it's got to be relevant to the learning of the young person. They're motivational, they've got great integrity and high degrees of honesty in what they do, but they think wider than your average teacher might. They've got imagination, they love to talk about things about creativity and imagination, and they do that in the workshops with the youngsters in a whole range of activities to make the kids engage with what they're doing, to understand what they're doing, and as I said at the start, to enjoy what they're doing. If we think about the impact of the youngsters, we can see in a local sense what matters for my school, what matters in their learning. From a government point of view, I totally endorse additional supports like equity funding to help youngsters who need a little bit extra. The Scottish Attainment Challenge has opened up new methods and ways of offering additionality to education. Tree of Knowledge fit the bill in both of those categories for me. There's also a wider thing about the well-being of young people that I've always been passionate about. If they're happy and they're actually in school, well-fed, well-nurtured, well-nourished, kids will do better. And the Tree of Knowledge, when they're working with me, very much focus on these key things about the well-being of young people, but set within the context of government initiatives, good government initiatives to make things better for all youngsters. Well, it's tried and tested, so it's good value for money. That's the first thing. I can justify if I can show good evidence of the value that has come my way over the years using Tree of Knowledge. But you know, the proof is always in the pudding with these things, and in actual fact, my youngsters, they evaluate the practices in my school, and my youngsters, they demonstrate the evidence and the evaluations of the work they've already done with the Tree of Knowledge to demonstrate why we should have them back in and the contribution they make.